Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. My name is Danny Casado and I'm a student at Grand Canyon University pursuing a Master's of Education in Secondary Education with a focus in Social Studies. I am currently completing my 15-week student teaching experience at a low-income charter school located in East Harlem, New York, where I teach 7th grade World History 3, a New York State Global History and Geography Regents Examination course. In this video, I'm going to reflect on my personal teaching philosophy and how it has developed and grown throughout student teaching. I'm also going to provide a description of the ways technology can be utilized in the classroom to create better and more effective learning opportunities for all scholars. And I'm also going to be discussing different strategies for implementing the Christian worldview values of compassion, promoting human flourishing, and behaving legally and ethically in the classroom. Now, in my role as an educator, I firmly support the growth mindset and the idea that all scholars can learn and achieve the high standards we set by fostering a safe, high-quality, welcoming, and inclusive learning environment. As a social studies teacher and a passionate historian, I not only believe that all scholars can achieve success and unlock their full potential, but I also believe that aside from teaching content, my role also involves preparing scholars to become successful in their professional lives and civil and ethical beings inspired to learn more. As teachers, we have a responsibility to set an example for our scholars by being intellectually prepared and delivering lessons, being passionate about the material we teach, interacting with scholars and families consistently, and acting appropriately in both proudful and challenging moments. Throughout my student teaching experiences, I've truly discovered that every scholar brings a wealth of information, life experiences, and distinctive viewpoints to the classroom that not only stimulate conversation, but also help scholars benefit from one another. However, making instructional modifications, decisions regarding the appropriate assessments and interventions to implement, as well as the accommodations, can become much more difficult when educators do not make cognizant efforts to know their scholars on a deeper level. Not only are these efforts critical to developing quality relationships with scholars, but they are also a key component of creating a sense of community where scholars feel welcome to debate their ideas and become intrinsically motivated to learn more about the content in and outside of the classroom. And so in this vein, throughout my student teaching experiences, technology has played a pivotal role in not only differentiating instruction and assessments, but also supplementing instruction, monitoring scholar work, providing scholars with feedback, and providing more learning opportunities for scholars. For example, over the past few months, I've assigned scholars their digital assignments and assessments, such as quizzes and practice exams, utilizing Google Classroom. Google Classroom can also be a great tool to differentiate instruction for scholars with IEPs by assigning links to Quizlets with key terms and their definitions, Kahoots, which is a digital game-based platform to provide scholars with various opportunities to practice their skills and content mastery, and educators can also assign graphic organizers as well as Cornell note-taking templates for each lesson. Additionally, using PowerPoint, educators have an ability to show scholars supplementary videos, audios, and images rather than just telling scholars about key concepts. For instance, in world history, scholars have been exposed to YouTube videos about the spark of World War I, the Holocaust, the United Nations response and their purpose, World War II, and even the decolonization and independence movements that followed the Cold War, among many other supplementary videos. These sources have allowed scholars the ability to put themselves in the shoes of individuals during these time periods and analyze continuity versus change through a thematic standpoint. Now, using these platforms, as well as platforms like GoGuardian, educators can also monitor scholar work, as well as provide scholars with direct feedback in the moment. Now, lastly, it is not ideal to serve each scholar's individual demands with a one-size-fits-all strategy. It takes more than just thinking that every student can succeed to plan to accommodate these particular requirements. It also takes showing empathy, tolerance, and awareness of those needs. As a fellow Christian myself, I am a firm believer that we should always love thy neighbor as we love thyself. to implement the Christian worldwide values of compassion, promoting human flourishing, and behaving legally and ethically, I will not only use the professional dispositions and model code of ethics as guides to improve my professional practice, but I will also model the ethical responsibilities educators must uphold in the way that I carry myself, in the way that I interact with scholars and families and my peers, in the way that I advocate for scholars and their needs, and in the way that I foster an inclusive and quality learning environment. To enhance my practice, but also support academic and socio-emotional scholars, I commit to daily reflection, seeking professional development, and make scholars and establishing strong relationships with their families. Overall, this approach will promote ongoing learning, informed instructional planning, and ethical decision-making, while also demonstrating to scholars that I believe in them, and that you can also have fun and bring in your life experiences into the classroom while learning.